Hey y'all, say y'all. Peace and Palo Santo 6. It's your girl Divinely Lika. And welcome to our channel. I'm in a really good mood, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm in a good mood. But so just it's a pick a card. Y'all already know what the deal is. Y'all see these three. It's a pick a card. Y'all know what time it is. But anywho, we're just gonna get right into it. For group number 1, we have Smoky Quartz. Basically, but wait, before I even get into that, this is gonna be what you need to hear the most at this time. What is it the spirit wants you to hear the most at this time? That's what we're getting out of this reading. So don't know what's going to come out, but that's what we're channeling for each group. So for group number 1, we have Smoky Quartz. For group number 2, we have Amethyst. And for group number 3, we have this Black Obsidian Tower. So just make your selection based off whichever crystal you're drawn to or whichever number you're drawn to. And we're going to hop right into it. But just understand we have 1, 2, 3. Whichever crystal that you choose within the first 3 to 5 seconds is your intuition. Anything longer, you are probably in your head. So just to help you out, okay? And we will be back in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, y'all. Group number 1, those who chose the Smoky Quartz. We're going to get into it. Alright, let's get into it and see what Spirit wants you to know. Alright, Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for group number 1. Those who chose the Smoky Quartz. What is it that their Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors want them to know? What do they want them to hear the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Protect my crown chakra, open up my third eye chakra so I can dive deeper into my intuition to give further clarification of the cards that come out today. And any evil hour, dark magic being sent my way or to the way of the collective, please just return it back to sender, magnified, and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. So let's see. I'm gonna work with 2 decks today. I'm gonna start off with this, and then we gonna have some fun with the next deck that I pull. I mean, we're gonna have fun for people who don't wear their heart on their sleeve. It's gonna be one of those unsugar-coated truth type of decks. When I pull out that Rebel deck, stuff get a little real. Alright, let's see what's going on. What is it that group number 1 needs to hear the most at this time, Spirit? What is it that group number 1 needs to hear the most at this time? We have Rage, Medusa. What is it that group number 1 needs to... Oh, shit. Hear the most at this time. So you guys got 3 cards. Didn't want to take 3, but I'll take it. Ooh. Oh, I'm hearing it. I see the message already. So what I'm getting intuitively, so we have Rage, we have Alchemy, and we have Scarcity. So I'm hearing something about, Spirit is saying something about, okay, you being able to be the creator of your reality, right? But maybe having a scarcity, this is going to be for a small group, but you being an alchemist, you being able to be this master manifester, what's blocking that is your scarcity mindset. You focus more on what you don't have that you want, than focusing on what you do have, or focusing on the fact, and you're focusing on what you don't have, and you're also focusing on shit, I lost it, y'all. You're focusing on what you don't have, and then you're also focusing on I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. So I just feel like you manifesting what it is that you want. What's standing in the way of that is a scarcity mindset of you focusing on what you don't have, and then not focusing on the fact that you can actually bring what it is that you want into fruition. Like you're not owning the fact that this is like, basically what I'm hearing is you're not working with the law of attraction. You're working against it. So you're probably repelling more than you're actually attracting is what I'm hearing. But anyway, let's just get into the textbook definition so we can see what Spirit is really trying to say. And we will go from there. I would love to know. Oh, there it is. As soon as I said it, I found it. Be careful over here. These tricky cords. Okay, so we have Rage Medusa. So somebody can be like, feeling a little like they have some pent up aggressions or something, and maybe you're not trying to but you're not trying to actually, you're trying to keep it under wraps versus letting it out. Understanding that it is okay to feel the emotion of anger. You don't have to be happy all the time. Sometimes you need to get angry. Sometimes you need to let that out. Let that inner bitch or whatever out to bring yourself back to a state of balance. Just don't stay in that energy is what I'm hearing. But anyway, let's get to the textbook definition. So 46. All right, so it says Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. The truth, the Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. Thank you. All right. Now, Medusa's guidance to you is you are pissed off and petrified, angry, and shaking. But underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Scarcity. Someone is focusing on what it is that they don't have, and they're attracting more of what they don't have. Like you're attracting, yeah, that's what it is. Something, once I heard undervalued, it like struck a nerve for me. Someone is feeling undervalued and overwhelmed. So if I'm thinking, the moment I hear that, I put myself in a person's shoes. If you're feeling undervalued, then that would mean, that is like that's a form of scarcity, I'd say, a form of lack. If you're feeling undervalued, you're feeling undervalued, that can give you a lack way of feeling, like you feel less than because you're not being valued. And I think you may be someone, I'm not going to say all of you for group number 1. Someone is focusing on the fact of the fact that they're not being appreciated. Maybe from a specific person too. It may not even be like just in general. You may be focusing on the scarcity of that, the lack of having someone who values you. And because you're focusing on it, you're attracting more of it, because that's just really how the law of attraction works. I believe there's an energy, and there's like a particular demon for every energy. So if you say my life sucks, I always meet people who don't appreciate me, then there is a specific energy, there's a specific energy specifically assigned to lack and not being appreciated, and they're going to come and welcome themselves into your life. That's just how it works. Okay, but anyway, let's get back to this. It says you can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Take a breath. Close your eyes and put both hands over your lower abdomen, your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is where you have most of your bent up emotions and trauma stored at. So for this group, I'm going to suggest that you do some hip opening exercises and stretches, and to try to release some pent up emotions that you may have there in that space. And that goes for anybody. That's male or female. If we store our traumas and our hurts in our sacral place, in that sacral chakra area. So hip opening exercises can get those energies moving out. Hip opening exercises with some breathing techniques, a good can really, it like you know how people breathe during birth. I promise you that can really get some emotions out. I tried it one day, was bawling my eyes out. I didn't realize how much shit that I just had stored up. So I would suggest that. But anyway, it says take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Turn into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both of your hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, to see the truth. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. Goddess declaration. I have a right to feel my feelings. So, boom. All right. So, healthy rage, sacred rage inspires us to run for office. Spirit is saying there's two messages that I got from this. So not only at the very end of this, it's saying something about the lines of just because you feel threatened doesn't mean you're threatened. Just because you feel like maybe somebody you were in some type of situation where you've given a lot that you were not appreciated for. Now, mind you, all of my readings are timeless, so it can apply to past, present, or future. And I can also be talking about somebody in your energy, so just flip and switch the roles as they apply to your situation and use your discernment. I have to say that. But anyway, you could have been in a situation where you or someone in your energy could have been in a situation where you just feel like you've given so much of yourself and you were not appreciated for it. So therefore it kind of makes you feel like maybe used to an extent. That there's a certain level of rage or anger that somebody is feeling behind that. Okay? And Spirit is saying that there's so much more. First of all, you have a right to these feelings. Absolutely have a right to these feelings. But unhealthy rage can really devour your very soul. So take this rage, take this anger, and transmute it into this alchemist energy. Transmute this into manifesting whatever the fuck it is that you want. An alchemist is a master manifester. An alchemist is somebody that can bring whatever that they want into their actual reality. Take that rage, take that anger, and turn it into something fucking beautiful. That is what Spirit is saying. We're not gonna, right. So, I'm seeing the message. So taking this rage and transmuting it into passion, what is it? Taking your pain and turning it into passion can put you in this alchemist energy. What can stand in the way of you really tapping into this alchemist energy is being in a scarcity mindset. But let me get into the textbook definition so I can actually see what it says behind that card. But that's my intuitive message so far for that. Did I get into alchemy? No, I didn't even say anything about alchemy, did I? No, let me get to the alchemy card. I was about to skip right over it. Let's get into the alchemy. Queen Nefertiti. I know some of y'all have heard of her. Medusa, I'm pretty sure people have heard of Medusa. And Queen Nefertiti, I'm almost positive people have heard of her too. Some of these African goddesses, what I love about this book, it just takes all of the African goddesses, it gives them a voice and then their advice to you. And I think that is just so freaking cool. And it kind of gives you a little backstory on them. Because I know Medusa, I knew about Medusa, but I didn't really know her whole anything about her backstory. So it kind of gives you a really brief, a little brief background on them and then the guidance, okay? But anyway, Queen Nefertiti 76, let's see. All right, so it says, Goddess of alchemy, she's from Egypt. Her temple is Queens. Her element is fire. Now, Nefertiti was a legendary Egyptian queen whose name means a beauty has come. Celebrated as a goddess and her husband's equal, Queen Nefertiti led a spiritual revolution, worshiping Aten, the sun god. Or Aten, one of the two. So Queen Nefertiti's guidance to you is, it is time. You turn everything that life throws your way into gold. Yes, you're turning your pain into passion. I'll just keep hearing it. It says you are on a path to fulfilling your purpose. You are an alchemist. You have the power to bend universal energy. Dare to transmute lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. Everything you desire exists in some form of loving energy. Match this frequency. Set it in your mind's eyes first. Imagine it. I am loved fully. What does it look, taste, and smell like to be loved unconditionally? I am happy and healthy. See it. I am a money magnet. What does it feel like? Everything I touch turns into gold. This is all about the law of attraction. This is all about the law of attraction. You feel like there's a scarcity of love in your life. You feel like there's a lack of love in your life. You feel like there's a lack of appreciation in your life. You don't fixate on that energy. Basically, Spirit is trying to say, right? Like, you're a money magnet. Imagine it. Imagine what it would feel like. Imagine what it would smell like. Imagine, like, when it comes to attracting what you want, say for instance, in this situation, it's love or appreciation. You tell yourself you're worthy of it. I'm damn worthy of love and appreciation. I'm damn worthy of love and financial security. And then you take things a step further of saying that it is already mine. And then you imagine what it would feel like to have it. And you match the vibrational frequency of what that is. So if my whole thing is, and this is my favorite little situation to use, right? So say you got a situation where you got a settlement coming, or for most people, what most people can resonate with, income tax. You have some income tax coming. You done worked all year. You know that every day, every at the end of the year or the beginning of the following year, that on this particular day, that money's going to hit. Most people don't wait to get the money to get excited. You're excited in advance because you know it's coming. You already online. You looking for that couch, that sectional you wanted to order, that new TV. You pricing cars. You looking up new homes, the whole nine, because you know that the money is already coming, right? That is the same way that you want to look at, like, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Get in the income tax energy before you even get the income tax. Get in the I got my love, my partner, my appreciation energy coming before you even get it, because it's already yours. You know you worked for it. You know you're deserving of it, so you know it's coming, right? So that is what Spirit, that is the best, that's probably the best comparison I can make for people, because I know me personally, when income tax season is coming around, I know I'm getting my money. And I promise you, I've already been looking at some of the things that I might want to purchase before then. Some of the things I want to purchase, some of the things I might want to put away for a rainy day. I'm already looking at these things. You understand? So, yes, that is how you can get yourself in the energy of attracting what it is that you want. Because some people, it's I'll see it when I believe it. What if you see it once you believe it? Right? Don't see it to believe it. Believe it so you can see it. That is what Spirit is saying. And that is how you tap into this alchemist energy. That is how you attract what it is that you truly desire. Because the same way you can track what it is, it's so easy to attract what we don't want, right? When you're sitting there, you're fixating, you have this fucked up relationship that didn't go the way that you planned. And now it's like, all these dudes ain't shit. You can't trust dudes. All they do is cheat. And what you gonna get? Next, another dude that cheat, because the energy you're putting out is that's what you're expecting anyway. So the universe is just gonna give you more of it. Tap into match the energetic frequency of what it is that you truly desire. All right, moving on to the next card, which is scarcity. I'll be honest, I can't get this goddess's name. I think it's Sukuyant. I don't know. But there's two people there. It's like an older lady and then a younger lady in front. So let's see. I really don't know anything about this card. So I've never pulled it too often. Okay, 42. All right. So it says, beauty by day, hag by night. The Sukian is an energy vampire, also known throughout the diaspora as Ul Higu and Buhag. Whether energy or blood for vampires, there is never enough to go around. Oh, let's get to it. All right, boom. So her guidance to you is you have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Stop looking at and focusing on what it is that you do not have, and focus on all the beautiful things you do have and that you have yet to come. Okay, so it says stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate. But scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? Really, honestly, group 1, genuinely do this. Make a gratitude list. I want you to make a gratitude list so you can, because somebody's forgetting how much they have to be thankful for. Somebody's forgetting how many people have it so much fucking worse. Somebody's forgetting to be grateful that they woke up in good health. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? Goddess declarations. My blessings always overflow. So, and when it says something about vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves, I feel like the energetic vampire is not another person. I feel like the energetic vampire is you. You're sucking from your own life force because you are giving the energy. You are giving so much energy to that, to the and I like to call them demons. The demon of lack, and I don't have, and woe is me, and why is this or why is that? I don't have love, or why can I have this, or the you're given the demon of greed or no, of desperation. I want it so bad. And it's like when you want something so bad, unfortunately, it repels it. Because you're saying to the universe that you lack it. Therefore, it's going to make you chase it. Versus saying, I got more than enough love, money, and blessings coming my way. Why? Because I'm deserving of it. Hello. I ain't got to chase it. I ain't got to. No. I'm going to just keep being a good person. I'm going to keep being grateful for what it is that I do have. So I can make more space for the other things that I desire as well. So that's the message I'm getting from that. Let's move on. I got to learn how to not take up so much time on each person, on each reading, but it just happens. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm going to close out with this here. All right. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for group number 1. What can we tell them to close out this reading? What else? What do they need to hear the most at this time to close out this reading? One more. All right, tell me more, Spirit. More to close out the... Oh, I wasn't supposed to use these. It says, be grateful. Spirit said, write out a gratitude list. Not what they saying. Be grateful. Be thankful to those who assist you and even to those who are messing your life up. They all come for a karmic reason. This brings you closer to the divine. But this isn't, honestly, this was not the deck I was supposed to pull from. But it's saying to be grateful. Spirit wants you to be grateful for even the things that don't work out, because I don't think people be understanding that we need lessons, right? You need fucked up relationships so you can learn certain things about yourself. You need certain situations to trigger you so you can see in what areas that you need to work on yourself to put yourself in a better place and help you tap into the highest version of yourself. This was a deck I was supposed to pull from. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me some messages to close out the reading for group number 1. Spirit is saying it again. Be grateful. Be grateful for even the stuff that doesn't work out. And it's so hard. It's like, trust me, I ain't coming down on y'all because this shit's easier said than done. I've been here. Like, what the fuck? Be grateful for what? Like, life is just looking crazy to me right now. How? And then some time passes. I'm like, damn, that just helped me build so much character, so much strength. Helped me see life in a perspective that I never would have seen it, what I never would have been able to see it for or see it from if shit always went right. Sometimes shit has to go wrong for you to see things in a certain light. Certain lessons you can't learn when everything is going right. What is there to learn if everything's going right? You understand what I'm saying? So, trust in the divine and trust in the universe and how things are unfolding because it's for a greater purpose even when it don't look like it. You know? And that's just the honest to God truth. Alright. Group number 1. What do they need to hear the most at this time, Spirit? Hold on. I'm trying to get this. Damn. Oh, shit. It says, you're a tight ass. It says, you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. It says, get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Yeah, this is just the real sugar-coated advice type of deck. Not for the sensies. If you are, I would just say you got a really powerful message so far, so I would just tune off from this point if that's the case. All right, y'all. I'm trying to pull more, but I'm like, let me see. Anything else, Spirit, for group number 1? Okay. It says, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. All right. So group 1, this has been your reading. I hope it resonates. If so, please just like, comment, and subscribe. I genuinely appreciate it. I don't even think y'all understand how much I appreciate that. But please just like, comment, and subscribe. It is just a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. But until next time, I love y'all so much. And peace out. What it do, group 2? Let's get into it. Let's see what it is that you need to hear the most at this time. All right, divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for group number 2. What is it that their divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family want them to know and hear the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Protect my crown chakra, open up my third eye chakra, so I can dive deeper into my intuition and get further clarification of the cards that come out today. Any evil eye dark magic being sent my way or to the way of group number 2, please return it back to sender, magnify, and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. All right, one more good shuffle and we in there. All right. What is it that group 2 needs to hear the most right now, Spirit? What is it that group 2 needs to hear the most at this time? Creativity. 7 sisters. Okay. Tell me more for group 2. More for group 2, Spirit. What is it that they need to hear the most at this time? Oh. Level up. Okay. Shit. Okay, so maybe there's going to be some type of level up that's going to happen for you based off of you using your creativity. I'm hearing you are a person of many, of like a jack of all trades, somebody who's good at a lot of things. And I'm only getting this because of this Seven Sisters. So I don't know everything that this card says, but basically this is like this one. You see how this one woman is just bigger than the rest of these sisters? So it's supposed to be like seven sisters, but it's like, does she have seven sisters, or is this just one woman with seven with the ability to be seven other people? Not saying like a multiple personality thing. That's not what I get from it, but like more of a, I am like, if I want to step into this type of this type of craft or field, I can fucking kill it in that. If I want to step here and do this, I can kill it in that too. So that's the energy that gives me. Anything else, Spirit, for group number 2? There we go. Truth. Nundi. All right, so let's see what's going on. Creativity, Seven Sisters. So this is just like a book of different African goddesses. It starts off by giving you their backstory and then the guidance from that goddess to you. I think it is so beautiful, y'all. Like, it's just really nice. It's really nice. But let me see what's going on. All right, so it says goddess of creativity. She's from New Orleans. Her temple is conjurers. Her element is air. The Seven Sisters were a mystical Nolans family of identical master psychics and conjure women who never age. But were they? Were the Seven Sisters one shape-shifting woman or seven? Time will never tell. Shape-shifting. That's the word that I was looking for, shape-shifting. So I may be speaking to someone who has the ability to shape-shift, which is pretty dope. You can be like, that's actually really dope. But anyway, so Seven Sisters guidance is create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatix and creative force. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing is manifesting. Goddess declaration. I am a creative visionary. So somebody I'm hearing there's somebody who chose this who is nervous about almost like taking this leap of faith on herself. Somebody wants to do something or has some type of passion or thought to do something that they feel like nobody around, like in their circle or knows them, is going to expect from them. That's somebody. That's for somebody that chose that. There's somebody who wants to do something that is thinking to themselves, nobody's going to expect this, but it may be actually like discouraging you from doing it. And Spirit is saying fuck that. Spirit is saying forget that and do it and go for it. I'll put all bets on yourself. You are a creative force. You are someone who can come up with something, so like, from a creative space and really come up with something amazing. And it's gonna, and I see it bringing a very tremendous level up in your life. So even if certain people may not get behind it in the beginning, it's gonna be like, those situations where they'll be like, damn, you would have wished you hopped on my train when you had the chance. And those people that really stuck beside you, like, I do think that's a really amazing idea. Those are gonna be those people you take with you. But I'm hearing this level up, everybody ain't gonna come. Everybody can't come. Look at it. Everybody can't come. That's why she got this sword. People getting cut the fuck off. People are getting cut off. Ways of thinking are being cut off. If you've been playing it small, you're cutting those ways. You're cutting certain things and ways of thinking that don't serve this level up. You're cutting it off so you can fully stand in this energy and this power. Let's talk about it, okay? Thank you, Spirit, because I don't even know where that one came from, but I felt that one in my bones. Okay, let's see what we have here. I just seen it. Queen Ya Ashantawa. Queen Ya Ashantawa. 78. All right. So Queen Ya Ashantiwa was a mother, farmer, and the warrior queen who led the War of Golden Stool. The Golden Stool throne of the Ashanti Empire holds Regent's Craw life force energy. That's the backstory. But anyway, her guidance to you is raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices. Oh, you know what I'm also hearing from this? This sword, and it's saying something about a leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. I'm hearing breaking generational curses. That's why it says something about your blood remembers. You come from a long line of creators, entrepreneurs. You come from a long line of that. Your blood remembers. Something deep in your soul may remember that. It's in your DNA. And maybe somewhere, or maybe it's some particular generational line, somebody got off track. Because it's really, we can come from a line of like conjurers and creators, and then we are all living in this 3D matrix. So it is very easy to get caught up in the mundane. Oh, we're going to get up at 9 o'clock and we're going to work until 5 and we're going to da-da-da-da-da. And I'm going to work 5 days a week and I'm going to get the weekend to myself. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to repeat it all over again and over and over and over and over again. I'm going to work until I retire. I'm going to take my 401k and my retirement and do what I please with that. It's very easy to get caught up in that. You understand what I'm saying? Just based off, we go to school. That's what they teach us to do. Go get a career, and then you go and you work a job and you blah, 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 or whatever it may be. And that may not actually resonate with your soul, which is why I genuinely believe some people are workers and some people are not. Some people are not meant to be a worker. They're meant to be a creator. They're meant to be the CEO and of the corporation and the company. They're not meant to actually work. You know what I'm saying? They're not meant to be an employee. That's what I meant to say. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you may be someone who came from that, maybe somewhere in your family line that you guys have got off course. But I feel like you're going to break some type of generational curse or something by taking this step forward for yourself. Not only you're going to create something for generations to come. That's what I'm hearing. But anywho, it says, raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired actions help you level up? Connecting to your spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Divine timing, God is the declaration. Divine timing is on my side. Your goddess declaration is that divine timing is on your side. So yeah, this is just really beautiful. I'm just hearing, you stepping into this creative energy is going to do something that is going to really be beneficial to you, your bloodline, the planet. It's going to be inspirational to a lot of people. So Spirit is saying to go for it. It's going to create a major level up in your life. Stepping into this creative energy. Switching over to Nundi, truth. All right, so okay. All right, so her the backstory is Nundi, the bold, outspoken wife of Benin, deity Legba, was feeling neglected by her husband. Even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Nundi lived her truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. I don't know if I have my microphone away where you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys heard me well throughout this. So it says, get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Now it says, tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. Goddess declaration, the truth is my friend. Okay, I think that was kind of to the point, so I'm not going to elaborate on that one. But we're going to switch gears a little bit, and I'm going to move on to the Rebel Oracle deck. This is basically, what does it say? Fuck. Anyway, it's like the it's like unsugar-coated advice. Like, real straight to the point. What does it say? Uncensored. Hold up. I just want to read it. What does it say, y'all? It says... It says 0 filter plus 0 fucks equals all the fun. So, yeah. These are very unfiltered type of advice. So, I mean, you've got a really powerful reading so far. If you're somebody who can be a little sensitive, I would just kind of click past this. But anyway, divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for group number 2 to close out the reading. Those who chose the amethyst stone, what is it that they need to hear the most at this time to close out this reading? What is it that they need to hear the most at this time to close out this reading? One more. I'll be cool with it. One more. Okay, let's see. I don't use these often, so I figure let's get some use out of these. All right, let's see. Money. Make it rain. Make it rain. All right. So we have, you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. And you know what? You giving your power away may not be even specifically to a person. It may be for some, but I'm hearing that this has a lot to do with you just not standing in your power. If you go through this life and you don't tap into this creative energy and you really do what your heart desires, that is you not acting like a badass, and that is you giving your power away. Rather that be to a job, rather that be to some type of conditioning, rather that be to some type of routine, that is a form of giving your power away. Tell me more, Spirit. Poppy, can you please wait till I'm done with the reading? Please, baby. Please, baby. Okay, it says step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Oh, get some. Okay. So this just may be about having a little bit of fun letting your hair down. I'm sorry. I got to let my cat out. He will cry until I let him outside. All right. It says stop effing whining. No one wants to listen. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world. So do it. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Anything else, Spirit, for group 2? It says stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Now, this may be you or somebody who's in your energy as well. says you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. So you need some yoga in your life. Yeah, I'm just hearing like let your hair down or something. Alright. You're a badass. Act like it. Make it rain. It's just like live it up. I just keep it. It's like something about living it up. You are going through some shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. That was so mean. But anyway, that's been your reading group number 2. I hope it resonated. If you like this, please just like, comment, and subscribe. It is just a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. And it also helps me channel more messages for you all. So yeah, if y'all could just do that for me, I would appreciate it so, so much. But until next time, peace out. Hey, y'all, say y'all. Hi, group 3. Save the best for last, they say. Those who chose this beautiful black obsidian tower. Let's get into it. So basically, we're just going to figure... Oh, not me bending my cards up like that. But basically, what we're going to get out of this reading today is... What is it that your spirit guides want you to hear the most at this time? What do you need to hear the most at this time? Right, we just came out of this, lunar eclipse. So there's a lot of energy going on. We're in a retrograde right now. I feel like there's a lot of lessons that may be circling back around because, the same way old people may, flings and things may come to resurface, old friendships, stuff like that. Also, old lessons that maybe we didn't learn, or maybe the universe wants to test us to see if we learned the last time around. May come back around, but let's just see what you need to hear the most at this time. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for group number 3. Group number 3, those who chose the black obsidian tower. What is it that their divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors want them to hear the most at this time? What do they need to hear the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Open up my third eye chakra protect my crown chakra and open up my third eye chakra so I can dive deeper into my intuition to get further clarification of the cards that come out today. Please just protect my space. Any evil eye or dark magic being sent my way or to the way of the collective, just return it back to sender magnified and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Let me just get one more shuffle, group 3. I'm so sorry. That last one was trash. Sorry. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right. What is it that group 3 needs to hear the most at this time, Spirit? What is it that group 3 needs to hear the most at this time, Spirit? Is my cat scratches her scratching post very loudly. Oh, gosh. You too? Did you guys get the same one? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, wow. I seen this a couple times and it moved me when I seen it. So we have Live Out Loud Yasigi. So the deck that I'm working with right now is the African Goddess Rising deck. And this is basically a bunch of different African goddesses. It gives you a little backstory on them and then their guidance to you. Okay? Very good advice in here. I love this deck. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. It says Yasigi, Live Out Loud. Number 31. That number may be significant to you. Okay, this showed itself too, so this must be supposed to come out. Divine Lineage. Anything else, Spirit, for group number 3? And that was number 6, y'all. Okay, and then it says giving and receiving. Matt. Okay, let's see what's going on here. This is a little mix. A little mixy of cards. All right, we'll start off with here. Yasigi. My cat got the crying. I gotta have to let his butt out. Okay, here it is. So I don't think I know where I did with it. All right, let's see. So live out loud. I'm hearing something about just, being authentically you with no bounds or limitations. But it says, so Yasiki has a reputation of being a free-spirited party goddess for the Dogon people of Mali. She was the first Yasigan. She was the very first Yasigan. The Yasigans are women empowered to participate in the mass dances. So maybe you're someone who likes to dance and have a good time. But it says express yourself, but you don't get a chance to actually be in that energy the way your heart maybe desires to do so. Like maybe you're embarrassed about doing it. Maybe you like to do it, but you may get into your head a little bit too much. But anyway, it says express yourself. You have something to say. Express yourself. You have something to say. Share. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy, and that's okay. You're not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. Goddess declaration, I am free to express myself fully. Right, so Spirit is just wanting you to, I don't know, and I'm hearing something about the summertime. Maybe you're somebody who, and like I said, this isn't, like, I'm not telling you to be someone that you're not. If you're someone who is very introverted, some of an introverted person, I'm hearing don't let that, deter you from like being who you are. Like sometimes, don't get me wrong, because I'm actually a very introverted person and I have a lot of friends who will, don't get me wrong, sometimes I really do need to get out the house. Like I do. But sometimes people will, because I'm someone who will like probably like I'm gonna sit this out. Some people will try to make me feel like I'm boring or like I'm a prude or something. A prune. I don't know if it's prune or prude, y'all. I don't know what that saying is. Will try to make me feel like like my life is just like not, like I'm not living my life to my fullest extent because I'm more introverted. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Do I believe that us as an introvert, sometimes maybe we can get so caught up in like, just trying to be to ourselves? I think sometimes depending on the situation, we can let it get a little bit bad. But if that is your personality, just do shit. I'm a small doses type of girl. So I'll get out there a little bit, but sometimes I'm not really trying to be in the mix. But maybe you're the complete opposite. Maybe you're a very extroverted person and you actually do want to mingle and you want to live out loud and stand on tables. Spirit is saying to do that. Not so much so that you get kicked out of a place or go to jail or some shit, but have fun, live out loud, put yourself in environments where you can live and be yourself fully. Okay? But anyway, the next one we have is Sarah Lakali, and this is Divine Lineage. So I feel here like I'm talking to someone who is very, maybe highly spiritually ranked. Sarah Lakali. I get this one often as well when I do readings on myself. So, hey, group 3. So anyway, it says great ancestor Sarah Lakali, meaning Sarah the Black, was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. But her guidance to you is your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside you and within you. Trust. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. So I want to stop real quick. To some people, there may be a group of people who have chose this card who actually do want to live more out loud. They want to, but you're nervous. Something about you is nervous. Maybe you've done things the same way for so long. You've been safe doing it that way for so long that it's like, I'm not trying to step out of that. And then something bad happens and it's like, fuck, see, this is why I do things the way I do things. Your ancestors wanted to remind you that they are protecting you at all times. You're protected even in ways that you don't see. Okay? But anyway, it says your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you, and they ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Yeah, even if there's a time where you are feeling a little unsafe or ungrounded, call on your ancestors, y'all. Call on your ancestors, call on your spirit guides, call on your archangels to guide you, protect me. Can you please protect me as I get on this plane and I fly to XYZ, or I go here, or I do that? You know, ask them. Ask them to intervene. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so it says create or nourish your ancestor altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage. Ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. Goddess declaration, I am my sister and my sister is me. If you are someone who has a altar, you already have your own ancestral altar. Spirit is saying that you need to take some more time to nourish it and pay it some attention. Oh, that one's going for me too. Yes, that needs to be done. And if you're somebody who does not have an ancestral altar, Spirit is saying that that's something that you should do. Take the time to do. You have a past grandparents that you remember and you know them by name. Take the time to do that. I know for me personally, I went on Ancestry.com. I looked up the names of my ancestors. So when I set up my altar, it's really nice to use a white cloth when you set up your altar to put over it. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm going to be honest. Mine's is just kind of like the base of my entertainment system. It's like a nice rectangular area. It's long enough that I can fit my pictures up there. My pictures there. You know, I have my grandmother's ring. I have that up there. I give them glasses of water. I give them glasses of wine, depending on, like, you know, we have a new moon, a solar eclipse, something like that. Sometimes I'll leave them food, you know, things like that. Unbury your ancestors because they are still here. They didn't just disappear the moment that they were put in the ground. Like, they're still here. You know, they're still here with us in spirit. We are all humans. We are all spirits having a human experience. So no one really ever just disappears and they're gone for life. They are around. So, unbury them, put their, create an altar for them and call on the help and the protection and guidance of your divine ancestors. Please use the word divine because I'm just going to be honest. All of us don't have good ancestors. Some of our ancestors were not good people. So with that being said, use your discernment about the ancestors that you are calling on when it comes to protection, guidance, and things of that nature. All right, then we have Matt, and it is giving and receiving. And every time I see this is just really about, I really get the vibe of, if you want to receive more, give more. If you want more love, give more of it. If you want more, whatever, give more of it. Like, give it to receive it is what I get every time I see this card, even though I haven't really read this one too often. So let's just see what it says, the textbook definition. If this resonates, please just like, comment, and subscribe. And understand all of my readings are timeless, so they can apply to past, present, or future. They can also be talking about somebody in your energy, so flip and switch the roles as they apply to your situation and use your discernment. All right, but it says Maat. She is the goddess of giving and receiving. She's from Egypt. Her temple is conjurers. Her element is air. Goddess Maat represents alignment, truth, and balance. Her name means order. As her father's Egyptian sun god Ra rose out of the chaos and put her in charge of divine justice. Right. And then I don't know if y'all see this card or can really look at it, but there's like, it looks like she's holding a heart. I don't know. This is a vicious looking card that I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, I think it's just because it's like a balance of like good and bad, but I don't know. It says, reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish and you are out of alignment. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in a martyrdom. You are stuck in martyrdom and out of alignment. It says giving and receiving is spiritual law and spell work. Give time, money, service, and resources and good vibes. If you are a generous giver, cultivate a practice of receiving. Receiving is a sacred feminine principle that makes many uncomfortable. Ooh, receive compliments, joy, support, pleasure, friendship, money, and love. They are all the same to spirit. Goddess declaration, I give easily and freely, and I receive easily. I receive freely and easily. I also get from this card too that there is a need of your balance of your masculine and feminine energy. I think receiving is more of like a feminine energy and giving is more of a masculine energy, or I don't know which way that goes. I'm so sorry, y'all. I ain't even trying to get y'all to get the line. It says, yeah, receiving is a sacred feminine principle that makes many uncomfortable. I'm going to be honest. This is something I struggle with myself. I guess I realized of more recently that I am typically in more of a masculine energy because I do give a lot and I'm not familiar. I haven't received a lot. This can have a lot to do with the relationship I have with my parents and just being someone who has had to do most things on my own without help, that I am more familiar with the masculine energy of giving than I am of being in the feminine energy of receiving. So, yeah. And I feel like from what I know to be true is that when you are somebody who knows how to give but just doesn't really know how to receive or put yourself in a receptive energy, you are out of balance. You do not have a balance of your feminine and masculine energy, and that is something that Spirit is calling on as well. So this isn't just about giving and receiving. It's also just about balancing out. It is about balance, but it's, also balancing of the masculine and feminine energy. So Spirit is calling for you to do that right now. Group 3. Learn how to receive. I'm going to be honest. I can't even... Shit. You know what? I guess I kind of need to practice some things of, being in more of a receptive energy. I think I'm getting a little bit better at it, but just because I'm getting more comfortable with myself. My problem is always feeling like I'm a burden. You come from a childhood where you didn't get much, or, and then I was the oldest at that. But if you come from a childhood where you kind of done most things on your own, you just have a way of feeling like if I ask for something, I'm going to be a burden. So sometimes people will do for me and it's like, oh, no, you don't have to do that. Spirit says, like, I have to get on myself about that. Don't do that. That is Spirit's way of, sometimes Spirit is going to bless you by not just putting it directly in your bank account. Sometimes the Spirit is going to bless you, or the universe is going to bless you by way of another person. For all those beautiful things that you gave out in the past, well, it comes back around, but sometimes it's going to come back around from a complete different person than the person that you gave to in the past. So, don't turn situations like that away. And if you're somebody who's an overgiver and you don't have that balance, sometimes it can be a little bit out of the norm or not out of your routine to receive from somebody. But, just accept somebody's given to you. Thank you. Like, I really, really appreciate this. Let's not get in this, oh, no, it's okay. You don't know. No, that's too much. You don't have to do that. Fuck that. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who's like me. Fuck that. No, I do want that. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, universe, but thank you, person, for blessing me. But also thank you, universe, because I know this has a lot to do with the energy that I put out trying to come back to me. Okay? But let's just switch gears. This is the Rebel deck. It's basically it's Rebel, okay? So it's unsugar-coated advice. It's non-filtered, zero fucks given type of advice. So yeah, let's just see what Spirit wants to say to close this reading out. Divine Spirit, God's angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. What can I say to group number 3 to close out this reading? What do they need to hear the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. I feel so good every time I show up for y'all. I swear to goodness. You do you. It says you do you on the top. Okay, let's see. What does group number 3 need to hear the most at this time? What does group number 3 need to hear the most at this time? Take a trip tried to fall out. And I kind of pushed it back in because it wasn't going to fly out. It wasn't trying to fly out. Too many at once. Too many at once, y'all. I'm sorry, I can't. One card at a time, Spirit. Yeah, it's like 4 cards, but I'll take this one. I failed. It says, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit, for group 3. Nope. It says take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe take 2. Move on. Yeah, live out loud. Somebody needs to have some fun. That's why I think take a trip was supposed to come out, because of that live out loud card. It says you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. Yeah, I'm just getting this energy. Like, there's something about giving to yourself for group 3. There's something about giving to yourself. You're probably a really sweet person. Like, a really compassionate person. Or I can be talking about somebody in your energy, but I'm just getting this, like, you're just a really good person. Probably keep to yourself, like, a lot. It says, get the fuck outside, move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Probably keep to yourself a lot. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, when I seen this live out loud, and it was like, I felt more like I was leaning more on the introvert side of the live out loud card than the extroverted side, because I'm just hearing, I don't know, I can just relate. Everything that came out, I can relate with y'all. I probably intuitively picked the obsidian myself when I did this. But yeah, it's just something about us getting out of this routine of just keeping to ourselves and not maximizing the most out of this life experience. It's time to have some fucking fun. You know, it's time to go enjoy ourselves. It's time to give to ourselves. You know, when's the last time you went out and you really did something for yourself? Like, you know. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Yeah, this is, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I pulled these for I pulled these for all the other groups. Yours is different than everybody else's. This is all about action. Every card that I got is about, like, action. Action, and then, like, not doubting yourself. Because there's, like, this, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. All right, so this came out. It says, get the fuck out of your head and get in your heart. It misses you. It says, you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Yo, group 3, every time I do a pick a card, group 3 hits so crazy. Oh, damn. And this one hits because I'm so this person. Sheesh, I felt this one heavy. Well, group 3, this has been your reading. Spirit is saying, you know what? Live the fuck out of your life. You're such an amazing person. The world needs your presence. The world needs your voice. Stop spending so much time in your head. Get back in your body. Get in your heart space and do the things that genuinely make your heart sing. And then if and get out of this, whatever fear that's wrapped around you. You gone and taken action and taking these leaps of faith to really do things to make you to maximize your life or to have some more fun. Understand you have protection around you all the time. Call on it, ask for it. Even if you don't, it's there. But call on it. Okay? So this has been your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please just like, comment, and subscribe. It's just a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. But until next time, I love y'all so much, and peace out.